What is the best movie franchise of all time? Now, I know you're not going to say Indiana Jones, but go ahead.
Best? That's subjective. I'll say my favorite that I
Yeah,
can
that's
think
what I
of
want.
right now off
Yeah,
the bat. Friday the
yeah.
13th.
Okay.
Friday the 13th is something that, for one, I'm not gonna say it got me into horror. I don't remember the first horror movie or any type of thing I've seen. Unfortunately, I started when I was
Hmm.
5, I think, but I mean,
Yeah.
watching with older people and all that other stuff.
Hmm.
But it's definitely something that's always kept me into horror. Like I um I remember back in the day watching it on the USA Network, and
I remember, and that was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Walter? I'm
yes,
sure you're probably Rhonda Shear up all night. I was Gilbert. But no, you're probably Gilbert Gottfried also up all night too, right? For USA.
I don't
As a
remember.
host a show. Okay. Yeah,
I
but
don't.
that was a staple for me on Saturday nights for a while too.
Yeah,
Watching whatever they would have on.
like
It
with
was always, you know,
for me with that, because they would have Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th, they'll be playing that whole weekend, and no matter
yeah,
where I
yeah,
was,
yeah.
I'd be right in front of that TV, whether I'm there watching it with, and this is, I mean, if I'm watching with, when I was of age, so to speak. I don't
Yeah.
know how old that was, maybe 9, 10. But
Uh-huh.
again, started at 5. But I remember I'd be at my father's, my cousins, whoever, and I'd be right in front of that damn TV. But I could be alone. I did not care.
Yeah.
But I had to have my Friday the 13th on. And it was something to where it may have been, as far as I know, as far as I can remember, it may have been like one of the first franchises I actually, one I got the chance to actually go through. I'd watch them
Hmm.
over and over and over, and I know them. Like if I have mine especially the first 8 up to Manhattan, I know them well.
Yeah.
And it's something that, and I'm picking that because it's my favorite genre,
Hmm.
horror. It's my favorite subgenre in horror, slasher. And
Yeah.
again, I mean, shit, I've been watching it for most of my life. I've
Yeah.
been watching
See,
it for most of my life, so I would have to say that.
and see,
That's
I think that's a very fair answer. I
it's
mean,
not, and
and I think there's other people who would think the same thing.
I will say this: it is
Hmm.
not the best franchise of all time, but it is my favorite, and that's the best way I can answer that question because it's
No,
you know what I mean. As far
and
as
that's the way it should be. That's the way it
yeah,
absolutely should be. And like I said, I'm sure that you're not alone on that because I mean,
oh yeah.
Friday the 13th is a very, very successful franchise.